Scene script. Have you ever questioned why you are going through hardships? Why life consistently tests you? We've all been there at some point or another. Struggles and hardships, they're as much a part of life as the air we breathe. It might seem unfair, unending, unbearable, but there's a power in struggle that's often overlooked. Consider for a moment the story of Thomas Edison. You know him as the man who invented the light bulb, the genius who brought light into our homes. But did you know that he faced numerous struggles before he could achieve this feat? He didn't just wake up one day and invent the light bulb. It took him over 1,000 failed attempts before he finally succeeded. Imagine if he had given up after the first, the 10th, or even the 100th failed attempt. We might still be living in the dark, but he didn't. He persevered. Each failure, each struggle was a step on the path to his ultimate success. Struggles are not a punishment. They're not a sign that you're on the wrong path. In fact, they're quite the opposite. Struggles are a natural, necessary part of the journey to growth and success. They're the universe's way of molding us, of refining us, of making us into the best versions of ourselves. Struggles are the sandpaper that smooths the rough edges of our character. They're the fire that tempers the steel of our resolve. Without them, we would remain raw, unformed, untested. Struggles are the stepping stones on the path to greatness. They're the trials that we must overcome, the dragons that we must slay on our hero's journey. They are the challenges that force us to dig deep, to discover our true strength, our true potential. So, the next time you find yourself in the midst of a struggle, remember this. It's not there to break you. It's there to make you. It's there to push you, to challenge you, to force you to grow. And most importantly, it's there to show you just how strong, how resilient, how incredible you truly are. Struggles don't come to break you. They come to make you. Do you know what separates the successful from the rest? It's perseverance. Perseverance is the grit, the tenacity that pushes us forward in the face of adversity. It's the relentless pursuit of our goals, even when the odds seem stacked against us. It's the fuel that drives us to keep going, to keep striving, to keep pushing beyond our limits. Consider the story of J.K. Rowling. Before she became one of the most successful authors of all time, she was a single mother, struggling to make ends meet. She had an idea for a story about a boy wizard named Harry Potter. But getting that story published was no easy task. She faced rejection after rejection, 12 times to be exact. 12 times. She was told that her story wasn't good enough, that it wouldn't sell, that it wasn't worth publishing. But did she let those rejections deter her? No, she kept going, kept writing, kept submitting her manuscript. And look where that perseverance led her. Her Harry Potter series has sold over 450 million copies worldwide, translated into 78 languages. She transformed her life, all because she refused to give up. She refused to let the rejections define her or her story. But perseverance isn't just about overcoming rejection. It's about persisting through the hard times, the times when everything seems to be going wrong. It's about pushing through the obstacles, the setbacks, the disappointments. It's about refusing to let failure define you. It's about understanding that success isn't a straight line. It's a winding road filled with bumps and turns, ups and downs. It's about recognizing that every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every failure a stepping stone to success. Because at the end of the day, perseverance isn't about winning every race. It's about getting up every time you fall, dusting yourself off, and getting back in the race. Perseverance is not a long race. It's many short races, one after another. And it's those who keep running, keep pushing, keep striving, who ultimately cross the finish line. Have you ever wondered why some of the greatest individuals in history faced so many struggles? Consider, for a moment, the story of Steve Jobs, a titan of technology, a visionary, and an innovator. Yet his journey was not without its hurdles. In fact, Jobs was once fired from Apple, the very company he co-founded. How's that for a struggle? But did he let this setback define him? No. He bounced back, stronger and more determined. His struggles, his failures, they were not stumbling blocks, but stepping stones. His journey, marked by both success and failure, shaped him into the extraordinary individual we remember him as today. So what's the moral of the story here? It's not about the struggle itself, but how we respond to it. Struggle is not just about surviving, it's about thriving. It's about using our failures, our setbacks as fuel to drive us forward, to make us stronger, to make us resilient. Resilience, my friends, is not a quality that we're born with. It's one that we develop, one that we forge in the fires of our struggles. It's the ability to bounce back from adversity, to keep going when the going gets tough, to remain undeterred in the face of failure. Struggle, then, is the anvil upon which great individuals are forged. It's the crucible that tests our mettle, that shapes our character. It's the chisel that chips away at our flaws, revealing the masterpiece within. So, the next time you find yourself in the throes of struggle, remember this: you're not being punished, you're being prepared. Prepared for greatness, prepared to become the best version of yourself. So embrace your struggles, use them as stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. Let them shape you, let them mold you into the individual you're destined to be. Because at the end of the day, struggle shapes us into the individuals we are destined to become. What if I told you that your biggest breakthrough is just around the corner? Would you give up then? Let's dive into the power of never giving up and the incredible potential of the human spirit. It's a power that transforms dreams into realities, a power that can be found in each and every one of us. But it's a power that must be harnessed, nurtured, and never, ever discarded. Consider the story of Elon Musk, a man whose name is synonymous with innovation, with pushing boundaries, and with a relentless pursuit of visions that many deemed impossible. Musk faced numerous failures, setbacks, and criticisms. He was on the brink of bankruptcy, his rockets were exploding, and his electric cars were met with skepticism. Yet he didn't give up. Why? Because he understood that failure is not the opposite of success, but a part of it. Each setback, each failure was not an end, but a lesson, a stepping stone towards success. He knew that every single moment of struggle was bringing him closer to his breakthrough, to achieving his vision. And he was right. Today, he's the driving force behind some of the most revolutionary companies in the world. His rockets are reaching for the stars. His electric cars are transforming the automobile industry, and his visions are shaping our future. But none of this would have been possible if he had given up at the first, the second, or even the 100th hurdle. The power of never giving up is not about being invincible or immune to failures. It's about rising every time we fall. It's about understanding that the path to success is paved with trials and tribulations. It's about harnessing the strength within us to keep going, to keep fighting no matter how hard the journey gets. So the next time you feel like giving up, remember Elon Musk. Remember that the struggle is not the end, but the beginning of a journey towards greatness. Remember that your biggest breakthrough could be just around the corner. Remember, you're always one decision away from a totally different life. Do you feel the sands of time slipping through your fingers? There's a certain urgency that comes with the realization that time is not our ally. It's a relentless force, always moving, always pushing us forward whether we're ready or not. And that's why we can't afford to stand still. We can't afford to wait for the perfect moment, the stars to align, or for someone else to give us the green light. Consider Jeff Bezos. He was comfortably ensconced in a well-paying Wall Street job when he felt the tug of the internet boom. He could have played it safe, stuck to his cushy job, and waited for the perfect moment to start his venture. But he didn't. He realized that time was running out, and he jumped into the fray with both feet. He traded the comfort of his job for the uncertainty of a startup. He exchanged the safety of a steady paycheck for the volatility of the online market. And the result? Amazon, a name that's now synonymous with online shopping, a behemoth that has changed the way we live, work, and consume. See, the perfect moment is a mirage. It's a figment of our imagination that keeps us rooted in place, stuck in a rut, and resistant to change. If Bezos had waited for that elusive moment, we might not have Amazon today. He knew that time was running out, and he acted. Now, this doesn't mean you should make rash decisions or leap before you look. It means you need to understand the value of time, the preciousness of each passing second. It means you need to be decisive, to be courageous, to take calculated risks, because every tick of the clock is a reminder that time is running out, that with each passing moment, We're one step closer to the end of our journey. It's a call to action, a call to rise, to push, to struggle, and to strive. Time waits for no one. Seize it, own it, use it. Do you want to be great? Then you must embrace the struggle. Struggle is not merely an obstacle. It is the very crucible in which greatness is forged. Each challenge, each hardship, each setback we endure serves as a stepping stone on our journey to greatness. Let's take a moment to ponder on the life of Nelson Mandela, a beacon of resilience and an icon of greatness. His story is not one of smooth sailing and immediate triumph. It is a tale of relentless struggle, of unwavering determination, and of steadfast belief in a cause greater than oneself. Mandela spent 27 grueling years behind bars, fighting against the oppressive apartheid regime. He was stripped of his freedom, yet he never let them take away his spirit or his resolve. During his darkest hours, he held onto the belief that his struggle was not in vain, that it was a necessary part of his journey towards freedom and equality. And what was the result of his struggle? Mandela emerged from prison, not a broken man, but a beacon of hope. He went on to become the president of South Africa, leading his country out of the shadows of apartheid and into the light of democracy and equality. His life serves as a testament to the power of struggle and perseverance. This is the essence of struggle. It is a transformative force, a catalyst for change. It is through struggle that we grow, that we evolve, that we become better versions of ourselves. It is only by embracing the struggle, by leaning into the discomfort, that we can truly unleash our potential and achieve greatness. Struggle is not something to be feared or avoided. It is something to be embraced, to be welcomed. It is the fire that tempers the steel, the chisel that shapes the statue, the storm that brings the rainbow. So do not shy away from the struggle. Instead, embrace it, welcome it. Let it shape you, let it mold you, let it propel you towards greatness. Remember, it is through struggle that we grow. It is through struggle that we evolve. It is through struggle that we become great. Struggle is not just a part of the journey, it is the journey. Scene script. Are you ready to face your struggles and persevere until you achieve your dreams? Every challenge you face is a brick in the wall of your success. Every setback, every struggle, every moment of adversity is a stepping stone to the fortress of your dreams. So, embrace it, because that's the grit and grind that shapes you into the best version of yourself. This journey of life is not for the faint-hearted. It's for those who dare to dream and have the courage to chase those dreams. It's for those who are willing to plunge into the unknown, armed with nothing but their determination and resilience. You see, it's easy to dream. We all do it. But it's the pursuit of those dreams that separates the achievers from the dreamers. The road to success is paved with obstacles, but each one is an opportunity for growth, a chance to learn, and a test of your resolve. Believe me when I say, you are stronger than you think. You are capable of more than you know. Your potential is limitless, and the only thing standing between you and your dreams is the fear of failure. But remember, failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the journey to success. So let me ask you again, are you ready to face your struggles? Are you ready to persevere until you achieve your dreams? Because if you are, then there's nothing that can stop you. Take a moment to envisage your dreams coming to fruition. Feel the joy, the satisfaction, the triumph. Now hold on to that feeling. Let it fuel your determination. Let it guide your steps. Let it be your beacon in the darkest of nights. In the end, it's not about avoiding the struggle or evading the hardship. It's about facing it head on, with a heart full of courage and a spirit aflame with determination. It's about proving to yourself that you have what it takes to overcome, to endure, to persevere. Remember, it's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.